Come on, Sava YouTube. Danny here with Cajun Hydroponics. Boy, look, we got it. The little greenhouse. Got the little greenhouse together. This goes with the Between the Seasons hashtag from my sister from another Mr. Garden Warrior Q. She started that hashtag. Y'all check her out. Great channel, great support. Great grower. She grows on her greenhouse. I'm sorry, her greenhouse. Oh, I got greenhouse on my mind. She grows on her balcony of her apartment. Shows the learning process and the learning curve doing it. So y'all check her out. Great individual, great subscriber, great person in general. But let's talk about what we did in here. See, I missed this whole section of the video last time, but if you can see right there, as far as the way I secure the structure, the greenhouse, the Outsunny Greenhouse, to the lower deck that I built out of 4x4s. It's about every 12 to 18 inches. I put a 1/2 inch conduit strap all the way around. All the way around. See if I can back it up. Now, I built the tables. They are 36 inches wide, which you can put two. I think, if I figured it out correctly, I think it's 19 or 21 10-20 trays I'll be able to put across on each side. I am planning on putting the wire on the lower ports for plants I need to bring in if it's not warm enough outside. But as far as that's what's going on, that's what we did. In the back, we made the frame for the window, which this is going to be going out because after I put this in, Pop found out he had a window, sliding window like you find in a house. So I'm going to be installing that right there, something that's a lot more easily used to be able to open and close. Also, we will be able to seal it better, I guess would be the right word. The door, self-explanatory. We have electricity coming in right now with an extension cord, so the door's not closed all the way. But I will be drilling a hole through the bottom and running a wire through the 4x4 to where I'm gonna have a junction box in here, a breaker box in here, tied in to where we actually can have a couple lights and also run the heater. Seed mats, the heat mats. We'll be able to run the heat mats. Pop had this, which is pretty amazing. It's some permor that they used to build houses around here. It slides together. Someone was throwing it away, so he picked it up. Didn't have any use for it. It actually was perfect size to fit in here. So I'm not losing any heat this year out of the bottom with that. And then I cover the heat mat at night to help maintain the heat that's in it. It's on the thermostat, but there's no use making it run excess more than it needs to. I ran this, it was a 2x6 I ripped in half. I ran this across the top and secured the pipe to there to help the structure. It still wiggles a little bit, but nowhere near what it did before. The winds were high the other night. The door was open. The plastic was blowing up, you know, like a balloon. It was blowed up like a balloon, but the structure wasn't moving. I was very happy with it. Yeah. There's probably some other ideas that I'm gonna I have for this. I'll write them in my little book. I have another video. I'm not sure if it's gonna be before this one or after, but I have a little book, the tally book we call them offshore, that I take notes in when I'm on rotation, and I write down what I need to do, what I think I need to do, ideas I might want to try, stuff I want to build. You know, I just make lists in there. I write down dates of when I start seeds this year. Basically, I use it as a little journal, and it's working for me. Did it a little bit at the end of last season, and it's been helping me right now between the seasons, remembering everything I need to do and everything that needs to be done. So the Outsunny Greenhouse, for the most part, is done. Possibly gonna pick up the the greenhouse and roll some landscape fabric underneath here, just so the grass doesn't grow. But I think if I do that, I'm gonna have a muddy mess. So it's kind of a back and forth situation. Anyway, the little greenhouse works well. We're getting a little bit of rain right now, and I find that we are there's a few holes. There's a couple holes. It's dripping through the seam along the top. Not sure there's much I can do. If it dries off enough and I can get Pop to come help me, we might run some tape across the top to help hold the seam together. You can run, there's greenhouse tape that you can use. It's UV protected, something like this. I will probably just use a regular packing tape, about 4 inches wide, and it'll last a year, 2 years, probably longer than that. The fabric's gonna last on the greenhouse. Don't want to spend a whole bunch of money. I do have some 4-inch greenhouse tape for the visqueen, and if it's still good, I will use it. Oh, let's check out the outside. Since it quit raining, to secure it to the bottom, I cut some 3/4 inch slats and went ahead and just screwed them in. You don't want to staple them. If you use staples or nail staples, when it comes time to take them apart, you're gonna have a mess. But I went all the way around the bottom, screwed it in all the way around the back and all the way around the other side. The little windows on these greenhouses, they're pretty cool. They work well. You got them rolled up. I wish they were a little better, but they do seem to work. They let quite a bit of air through, especially if you open up the back. So if you're putting one of these together, it does get super hot. It was 54 degrees the other morning. I came in here and it was 65, and that was, the sun was just coming up. We were getting ready to get dude on the bus. I think it's gonna work well. We're gonna put a small heater in here. I gotta pick it up to maintain the air temperature. We're gonna be in the 30s tomorrow. I will be, well, tomorrow morning. I'll be able to give a better idea of how a small heater works in here, but it does seem like this is going to work for what we want, at least for this year, and possibly pretty sure next year also. If we continue to, you know, propagate plants and looking at getting a nursery license, selling more, we'll probably go with something a little bit bigger, but for right now, this is perfect. So anyway, I done wasted enough of y'all time. Y'all check out Garden Warrior Q. Check out the Between the Seasons hashtag, and y'all grow that. South Louisiana, boy, you gotta love it. Later.